whether to turn that mic or not. Maybe you can hear me anyway. Okay. Okay, well, anyway, I think you probably can hear me. This is my second term up there. I sit on the Resources, Recreation, and Development Committee, so that means I'm dealing with the Hampton Beach project, which I hope and I think is pretty near and dear to everyone on the seacoast, not just Hampton, because Hampton Beach is one of the economic engines for the state. Road meals tax, and to begin with, and the fact that it's a state park with all those parking meters, and some of that money comes back to us as well. So it brings people to the state, and from Hampton they go to other places through the information center and all. So I want you to know that the entire delegation is really working hard. We had a meeting with the governor. We had a chance to talk to him about maybe some innovative ways to look at how we might make this project work, even though there was no money in the capital budget. My counterpart, Representative Cushing, has had some incredibly interesting and innovative bills. We're still working on some of them to bring Hampton Beach to everyone's attention and perhaps get some money for that. I want to tell you about a bill that I am working on. It is coming to the House floor on Wednesday. It has been deemed by its committee inexpedient to legislate, but I will tell you I will still stand at the well on the floor of the House and fight for it. It is for no smoking within a public playground where there are children. I thought it was a pretty simple bill. At first it was within 25 feet, and we had to change it. So we changed it, and it seems simple to me, so I am going to fight for it. That's one of the things. A constituent, a person who is at the beach, who's serving our country in the Guard overseas, asked me about this. He takes his children to the playground there, and really tired of the cigarette butts and the secondhand smoke, etc. So that's just one of the things that I personally have worked on. One of the other things, which may or may not make some people happy, but there are a lot of people out there who are struggling with property taxes. And if you go to default, you can't pay. The fines that are put upon you are enormous, as much as 18% in some respects. So I put a bill in, and it's being heard in the new committee, the local and regulated revenues, to lower those rates to like within maybe 2% of prime or something that would perhaps fluctuate, but be set by our state treasurer once a year, and would go down to the towns. So I know some of the towns, some people think we need to be punitive is the word to get our money paid by these people, but all of you know in this day and age how tough it is for people out there. So that's a bill I'm working on. I actually have a Republican who is working on it with me, and so the bipartisan effect, I don't know. I think this is about the 5th or 6th time a similar bill has been brought. They never get anywhere, but I'm hoping maybe there's some compassion in Concord this year, and we might at least get it looked at a little harder. So that's kind of what I've been doing up there, because my committee deals mostly, as I said, with the resources, recreation, and parks, things to deal with your safety of your drinking water, things like that. And sometimes it's a hoot up there, and other times I tear my hair out, but in general, I do welcome any of you. SueRevKep@earthling.net is my email, or if there's a state, if you go onto the state website, there's a state site there that you can email me to. But please go look at nh.gov. Go and see what the committees are doing. Go see what's in hearing. See the kind of bills that we're dealing with and talking about, the ones that affect you, some do and some don't, but become informed, because that's the only way that I, as your representative, can know, what your concerns are. So feel free to email me, and I welcome any comments. I welcome you if you want. If you think you've got a worthwhile bill, I'd be happy to sit down and talk to you about whether it's something I could bring forward for you. And I thank you for your support in the past.